Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Both of these teams get the benefit of having a deep roster.
Yeah, it's a luxury these days, honestly. Resting stars, truly trusting your second unit, all keys to a successful and well-rested squad.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Outside Holiday. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
White for three. Knocks it down from distance.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Isaac. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Back to Isaac. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Shot from the wing. Tries yet again. Here's Wagner. Gets another look. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The kick to Tatum. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's White. Porzingis uses the glass to drop it in.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
The layup off target. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. And Wagner gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's Brown on the wing. Knocked loose. Pass to Tatum. And Carroll with it. Now guarded by White. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Celtics with the lead. Porzingis with it. Outside Tatum. To the middle. This one for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Back to Isaac. He nails it, and we're tied.
Yeah, inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
A minute and a half left in the first. Outside, Brown. Outside, Holiday. There's the triple. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Brown. Orlando grabs the miss. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Yep, that one's good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now here's Banchero. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Brown looking around. Screen by Horford. There's the three, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Boston out in front. They lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here. Here after 1 quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Back to Banchero. Paolo, strong!
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Sends it home from three-point land.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Back to Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Tatum. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
Back to Wagner. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Outside Tatum. Down low. Wagner with a steal. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Banchero. To the inside. Back to Isaac. Banchero surveys. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The game now all tied up. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well and screen the rolls.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Here's Brown. Screen by Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal. Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Carter. Hey, from beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Carter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kick out to Brown. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Batase.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Anthony with it. Yet to see a basket. And Batase gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 4.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
51 seconds left in the first half. Outside Porzingis. 6 to shoot. That one is off. Here's Orlando. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Carter. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. To the paint. And they double up Porzingis. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Anthony outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Magic up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Magic leading by 4. And here's Banchero. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Isaac. Wagner outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So it's Boston now. Knocks it loose. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Tatum. Incoming, Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. To the middle. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Back to Brown. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Tatum with a screen. Fires for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by one. Wagner, left side. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And stolen by Holiday. Outside, Brown. Tatum. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Banchero. The quick look, no good that time. It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. Outside Brown. No good on the triple. Orlando leading. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero, plenty of space. And that one's long.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Boston shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
The line, Drew Holiday at the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Pritchard. For the lead. It's hauled in by Isaac. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Caldwell-Pope with a drive. Over Holiday. Orlando again missing. The Celtics with the lead. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. The kick to Tatum. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Banchero. Oh, not to be denied. outside, Banchero.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Brown can't hit. Now Wagner. Banchero outside. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Carter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Carter's got 5 now. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Orlando ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming back in just a moment.
27.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. The three from Craig. Orlando with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the right side. Here's Batase. No good on the three. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside Craig. Left side Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Hauser can't get it to go. Up top Carter. Anthony outside. Back to Carter. Picked by Carter. Oh, from deep. Hauser grab. Grabs the board. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. On the wing, Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Pass to Horford. Up the floor. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, just forcing the issue, Drew gets a pair at the line.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Here's Banchero. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Yes! And the foul! They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Wagner. From outside, off the mark. So it's Boston now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Right side, Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. And it's off from three-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Looking to get it going. Again, the miss by Boston.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Isaac for three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Outside Holiday. The three is up. Tries again. Outside White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And he makes it.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
1:06 left in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul, Mo Wagner.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Banchero outside. Pass to Isaac. And here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by White. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Banchero. Down low. Here's Isaac.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Back to Wagner. Banchero outside. Tatum from long range. No good. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.